everybody and welcome back to the video on my YouTube channel. I'm Nick and here's part 2 of my SM 2021 Winter Special album SMCU Express album reaction. And we have done the first part just a few minutes ago, at least for me. You may have watched it already. If not, I'd gladly do that beforehand. We had 4 absolutely incredible songs, very different in concept and sound as well. And now we're going to be checking out the final 4 B-sides of the album, with the first one being a main vocalist ensemble. We have a main vocalist of Super Junior in Kyuhyun, we have a main vocalist of SHINee in Onyu, and we have a main vocalist of NCT/NCT127 in Tail. Together they are lining up for a trio song, and they will provide us with Ordinary Day. And I have the feeling that this is going to be the full ballad of the album, maybe piano or just more classical in general. I'm expecting this to be the slow-paced ballad of the album. So yeah, let's dive into it. Like mentioned, first part was already incredible. 4 songs were all absolutely wonderful in their own way, and now let's see how this is going to kick us off. SMTOWN, Kyuhyun, Onyu, and Tail, Ordinary Day. Let's check it out. Ooh, that sounds very spacey. Enjoyable keyboards. Like I anticipated. It's a slow jazz type of vibe. All have already deeper tones too, but it melts very well together with the more brighter tone of the beat. This coming after the Onyu harmony style with the other members. Hey yo! Oh, the harmonies. Oh, they sound so good together. SM vocals are just like, I'm talking every time about vocals. It's the violins too. Dreams come true. I see what they did there, but there's a little space groovy bit in the B2. Oh, the pacing yet again of this, and I'll talk about it afterwards, but the vocals. This coming after Snow Dream is the relaxing sound I needed after Zoo. I will be honest. Cozy, great word. It's such a cozy sound. The duo harmonies are what a vocal heaven this is. Like, honestly. This will 100% be diving into my vocal playlist I will soon be doing. 100%. The violins be hidden though. Gorgeous vocal there. If I had a lighter here, I would be, you know, but that's the type of song you want to experience in a concert, like, honestly. Oh. Oh, what a cuddle song. I had it yesterday in an extra reaction already. Some songs I just want to cuddle to the sample songs, my lord. Kihyun, On You and Tail, Ordinary Day. What a stunner. What a vocal stunner. And that's where I just generally feel the need to say. I said it in the first part, in the intro of the first part already, where we talked about who's doing it like SM at the moment with this album, with just the fact that it's happening. It's been incredible as far the way through, with the concert, with Girls on Top coming too. I think it's generally a thing that's been said, like often read it when it comes to company discussions. I'm generally not a company stan or anything. There is obviously content and stuff that SM does in general that I'm not a fan of, but SM just does so much right still. And I think it's undeniable and like undebatable that no company has the vocal range and the vocalists like SM does. Like, every single song, the vocals are just pure on therapy for the ears and therapy for the soul. And Kihyun, On You and Tae, you once again together brought up such a stunner of a gorgeous ballad. It's very slow pace. It's not too quiet though. Very layered sound nonetheless, with gorgeous violins in between, with a very calming tempo all the way through, some little highlight vocals in between that were a bit more long, due to a bit more power, implemented into its strength with the delivery. These little dreams come true, sprinkled in there in between too, the English line that you can sing along as well. Simply on point. Nothing I can criticize. Lovely dynamic in between too, like where we had a lot of duo harmonies together. Generally the chorus harmony was obviously beautiful, but then hearing Kihyun and On You together, or On You and Tae, or Tae and Kihyun together, it just gives a variety thing that I always laugh a lot, and simply wonderful. Kihyun, On You and Tae, Ordinary Day, that especially coming off the SNOWDREAM, which was a more playful, I still don't really want to call it a ballad, such a more playful holiday song. This is now the very cozy ballad straight afterwards. Absolutely wonderful, very enjoyable, enjoyed a lot. And we move over to the next trio. This time with this was Super Junior X SHINee X NCT. I actually want to get another name for that. Super Shine T, maybe. And now we're moving on to NCT X SNSD, or generation, however you want to call it. I actually remember so often, like, because I never listened to them, I was always that confused with like, was SNSD not under YG and stuff? I know this was 2NEI or whatnot. All these other groups, there's so much I still gotta get into. As example, like SHINee, Super Junior, look forward to that. But yeah, next up on our list is Sunny of SNSD, Jungwoo of NCT 127, and Renjun of NCT Dream. And I specifically said in my first Some Good Generations reaction that especially Sunny stood out to me. That I especially loved Sunny's vocal there a lot when I listened to that for the first time. So now hearing her in combination with Jungwoo and Renjun together, ooh, this is going to be beautiful. Sunny x Jungwoo x Renjun, Goodbye, in the NCSD combination. Let's check it out. Oh, is this going to be our full-on piano ballad? Maybe. I think so. I'm here for it. Second half definitely more calmer. Second half of the album. Intros. So simple, so effective, lovely. I absolutely love her voice. Holy moly. It's so crystal clear. Jungwoo's deeper tone after Sunny's very bright tone. Sunny and Renjun together. Oh. I talked about it in the first part. Male x female harmonies just heaven, my lord. down again. The sound. SHINee's vocal in comparison to both Renchun and Jungwoo's are wow. Yo, I'm like actually obsessing over a voice right now. Wow. Now it's Song and Jungwoo together. Oh. On the harmonies and humming too. Oh! Oh. I will have to immediately check if she has much stuff is out, like. Oh. And now the dynamic together. Before we had the harmonies with only 2 members, now with everyone. Oh, like. Oh, the background vocals too. The humming, background vocals, and everything. Oh. Oh my goodness, SHINee artist. Does she have solo stuff out? Because if yes, I will be so freaking be diving into that. Send her? No. Oh, maybe. But then it looks like she doesn't have a lot out. Oh, that's unfortunate. But, however, like mentioned, it was my first time listening to her in the SNSD song in the first part, and I'm actually blown away by her vocal. Like, her voice is absolutely gorgeous, and it harmonizes so heavenly together with the more deeper tones of Renchun and Jungwoo. Holy moly. This thing is smooth, cozy, and like, wow. Like, oh, goodness gracious. This song is... I say it so much when it comes to SM songs. I literally said 5 minutes ago or so, nobody comes close when it comes to vocals to SM. And now we have this, which is, once again, such a vocal showcase. Such heaven for the ears. And I can just repeat it again. I'm a huge fan of male x female vocals harmonizing together. And here they went all out of that. You know, like I really wanted like H and X Ning Ning or Yeri X G Song and whatnot for the Snow Dream, but we didn't really get like singular harmonies because I don't know if they, I mean, 5 members actually not too big, but we only had like the group harmony there, you know, which was still fine. But here we literally had SHINee with both Renchun and Jungwoo together, and it sounded so. The combination of her extremely clear vocal color with the rather deeper and cozy sounding voices of Jungwoo and Renchun together. Wow. That thing was a thing of beauty. This song, just like Magical and Melody, like this entire album has been so freaking stunning. Like, wow. Like I mentioned, the first 2 songs of the album, Dreams Come True and Zoo, were more hip-hoppy and flow and rap in general. But after that, we went into a more vocal-focused direction, with some going more into the holiday direction. Now, both Ordinary Day and Goodbye are going more into a just generally very relaxing, ballady type of direction. Like, these aren't just the type of songs you could listen to during the winter, because it just doesn't sound like a typical holiday song. So this is definitely the type of song that you can put on after a long day of work, go into the bed, put on the heater, just toggle into bed with this song going on. You're just like, oh. What an absolute vocal stunner right there. SHINee x Jungwoo x Renchun, NCSD connection. Absolute heaven. That was so freaking beautiful. Had a lot of fun with this, enjoyed this a lot. And we're moving on to the 3rd B-side for this part, the 7th one overall, which is now a solo song from TVXQ. Reacted to them for the first time with the song with Super Junior in the first part. Now we're hearing them slowly. We're going to be checking that out up next. TVXQ. Later. Sounds like another ballad. I think part 2 is the ballad part. This would be the slowest for the album. Violins and piano is such a cheat code, I'm telling you. The delivery here is very chill and very normal, you know, not going really into strength or power just yet. I'm telling you, piano and violin together just never disappoints. It's... And they generally have a very... How can you say it? Their vocals are neither too deep nor very high. Very great color. Seriously though, Ordinary Day... Like, these 3 songs back to back is just... I mean, come on. Ordinary Day, Into Goodbye, Into Dinner. With Snow Dream beforehand, like... See, we're going very epic and flourishing for the chorus sounds, but the vocals actually remain rather calm. Ding this bit for the chorus though. The harmonies! That's what I wanted to hear. There's the energy. Gives me a lot of OST vibes. Vocal layers yet again. If I could marry an instrument, it'd be piano. It's... Every time a piano comes on, I'm instantly... Ooh, melted. Long too. Alright. TVXQ's Dinner is the perfect follow-up for the previous songs. Like mentioned, we kicked off the album with such a playful, spacey sound with Dreams Come True into an absolute anthem with Zoo. And after that, we just all the way through just went for very calming, playful, but still absolutely vocal focused songs. Melody was beautiful, magical, was truly magical. Then Snowden was pure heaven, very playful holiday song, which I think now, I don't expect last song, the full SM song, to be a holiday song. So actually, I would consider Snow Dream the oldie song that I really consider a holiday song. Then Ordinary Day was absolutely gorgeous. Then Goodbye was absolutely beautiful. Now Dinner is also a very long and very calming and very chill sounding song with yet a still very flourishing and epic feeling to it. It kind of like when you gave me these OST final episode type of vibes, you know, where the couple gets together and has the happy ending and whatnot. That was the vibes I was getting from. Both, like mentioned, have a very similar vocal tone. You know, a bit more medium. You know, neither too deep nor too high or anything. It's really a great medium paced vocal color, and the harmonies with them together then work very well to do that. To do them being basically very similar to another gives such a great group feeling, even though there are only two people. The vocal layers here really gave that big feeling in the sound nonetheless, even though they're only together here as a duo and not as a group. So credit to that, to be able to make it feel so epic and flourishing, even though they only have two voices providable basically. And yeah, Dinner, very slow paced. That's far the far most slow paced song of the album. Very slow paced, chill song that, just like the title suggests, very calming to eat dinner to, as example. Very enjoyable, like mentioned, continues the vocal trend of the album. Very enjoyable, I had a lot of fun with it. And we move on to the final song of not just part 2, but the entire SMCU Express Winter Special album. I know that there's like a jazz version of a song, but that's like, I think it was the I don't know what of Hot, you know, like they had to check to the music video that came out for that recently, like the remastered music video myself, so we do not need to check that out. We're moving now on to something really special. Hope from Kwangya, 2021 SMTOWN, involving every artist that is on this album, alongside Kai, which I'm actually quite surprised. Like, isn't Dio came back? I'm actually surprised we did not get a Dio holiday song. Like, I reacted to the EXO Winter Special albums recently, so that's why I'm like, would have been an absolute perfect environment for Dio. And I'm not sure like how many members are currently available or not, but like alone Kai and Dio together would have been such a great duo song. Or maybe say this TVXQ song alongside Kai and Dio, maybe. Not sure where EXO really was, because like mentioned, only Kai is now included here in the final lineup. And I'll actually just click here already, because I actually want to look over this entire thing. What a crazy visual right there. How have we ever seen anything like this? Like, I always call NCT something so one of a kind and unique, and now look at this and I'm like, whoa, what the hell is going on? Like, holy moly. Look at the amount of talent in this picture right here. We have, I think, the entirety of NCT. Like, my goodness. So, like, who's, like, wait, was Kanta from Super Junior? Or is he a soloist? I'm not sure. Both soloists. They took Chisong Shindong from Super Junior, Yuno from TVXQ, Inyuk from Super Junior, Shuan from Super Junior, Donghae 2, Revok 2, Hyukin 2, Chairman from TVXQ. They're from SNSD, Sunny SNSD, Hyoyeon SNSD, Ren SNSD, Onyu SHINee, Yuna SNSD, Ki Amino from SHINee, Irene from Red Velvet, Kara from EXO, Suju from Red Velvet, Wendy from Red Velvet, Tail NCT, Johnny NCT. Now, actually, only more NCT, Red Velvet, NCT, Red Velvet, NCT, aespa, NCT, no, aespa, NCT, and then our new SM magnate in Ningning. Like mentioned, Jisung held that position for, I think, 4 years or so, up until Ningning debuted. Huge lineup. I have no idea how we're going to be doing this. I was already surprised that we managed to hear every of the 21 NCT members, at least available NCT members, for Beautiful. Now we have, goodness gracious, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 56 artists on this picture here. 56 artists, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Are we really going to be hearing 56 different lines? Like, the lyric video is 6 minutes long, so I'm guessing this would go like 5 minutes or so. Let's find it out. SMTOWN. The final SM song of 2021. Hope from Kwangya. Let's check it out. Like, how are we going to be doing this? Oh my goodness. Are we going to be hearing a 56 vocal harmony? Okay, I actually said that Only Snowdream was the only holiday song, but this actually also sounds like holidays. I already know that whoever will put out the line distribution for this is going to get a lot of views. Oh! I think that's a Christmas melody, if I'm not mistaken. Like from a Christmas song. With a rock riff and some violins. Okay, okay, lengthy intro. 40-second intro? Wait. Okay. Sorry that I have to pause here, but you have 56 Actually, I actually hate pausing. I'm sorry, but you have a 56 artist lineup, and still like I'm always a fan of intros. I always say that, but you still decide to have a 40-second instrumental intro. Like you have so many. Okay. Like, at least add some humming and ad-libs in there to at least give everybody some ad-libs. Okay, that caught me off guard. I'm sorry. We're not going to listen to the entire intro again, but get a bit of tickle. So I don't know, that caught me off guard. A 40-second long intro for a 56 artist lineup, and we have not heard a single word spoken yet. I did not expect that. Okay. On you, and cue it up. Oh, yeah, Rinteon. I'm guessing that would be the entirety of the song, just duo harmonies all the time. Junior and Inyuk. Oh. Karina and Giselle as for connection. Hyun and Shindong. Oh, that's how 56 people singing at once feels like. Well, maybe it's not everybody, but I guess it's impossible to hear out everybody here. Jeno, oh, Jeno solo spotlight! Woo! Did not expect Jeno to be the one to get a solo line. Mark. The Genomark connection! Oh, Kai and Young. That's a combination I didn't know I needed, but I like it. Red Velvet connection. Taeyong and Yang Yang. Jamin and Chisung. NCT boys coming in. Oh, Lee Tuk and Ari. Oh, I love the rock element in the song though. What Christmas melody is it though? Like we recently had it where I wasn't able to identify jingle bells from all melodies. But like, it tells me something. Maybe I'm hallucinating. I'm not sure, but it must be something. Oh, isn't that from Mozart? I only know the German name. Oh, die schöne Götterfunken. Boah. Changmin. That Hana right there was gorgeous. This group harmony sounds awesome, but yeah, and that's 100% that song, or that melody, I'm 100% sure. Ah, wait, no. Such a gorgeous instrument, but yeah. You know, the poem is from Ode to Joy, is the name. In the English one at least. Ah, the Rocky Turtle! No, it's written by Schiller, but who did the Beethoven? Ah, not Mozart, Beethoven. Written by Schiller, done by Beethoven. I'm 100% sure that is the melody they are referencing here. If not, I'm talking nonsense, but I think it is. Okay. Alright. SMTOWN's Hopes from Kwangya. Just like I thought, because honestly, you would have, I don't know, it just didn't feel possible, but maybe we could have done it, I'm not sure, but we did not hear everybody, at least singularly. Like, I would have actually thought that we'd get to hear everyone that was not in one of the previous songs. So, you know, people like Key, or Yuta, or Winter as example. The fact that we did not, what am I talking about? We had an Asper song on this album, actually. But yeah, would have expected that all the people that had not lines in, like, had not anything in previous songs, from the collab songs at least, would get something here. We did get already good amount of people, and like mentioned, I did not expect to hear Jeno get a solo bit. That was freaking cool. Like mentioned, big Jeno fan, so pretty cool for him to get that solo spotlight in this big SM group song. But overall, I think it still works pretty well. Like mentioned, I don't think we can really criticize them for not being able to put in 56 single lines, or like mentioned, you could have sprinkled in everybody could have said one word as an adlib in between, but you know, doesn't really make a difference either. Sound itself obviously is something, you know, very untypical. It's obviously an extremely long song that feels more, actually has more like a musical feel to it. Like mentioned, these extremely lengthy instrumental breaks in between. Like mentioned, I think with the All Day to Joy, a bit from B2 from sprinkled in as well, which I actually can't play on my harmonica, but how many songs do we have with harmonica cable? I only know that Stay for Blackpink has no harmonica included, but yeah, I can play harmonica in case nobody knew that. I actually can play that bit there, and I'm 100% sure that it's the Audio to Joy bit. 100%. Yeah. One hundred percent. Yeah, they can fool me. They can fool me. I think it's intent. I think it's purposely done like that. But whatever. SMTOWN's Hope from Kwangya is, on first listen, obviously overwhelming, of course, because there are just so many voices. I mean, of course, it's more of a musical than your typical song. I think they did an okay job with the way they distributed the song. Like mentioned, it's impossible to really give 56 members a spotlight, unless they, which I would find pretty cool. Imagine we'd actually get like a musical, but then it's like actually like 10-15 minutes of non-stop orchestra with vocals sprinkled in there, or bits on floor or whatnot. That would be pretty insane. Maybe we'll be getting something like that on the SM concert. I mean, we'll probably be getting this song played at a concert, but who knows. Either way, I think they did a fine job with the distribution here. Song like when it's more like a musical than a typical release. Laughter, Audio to Joy, melody sprinkled in there with the rock sound from the riff as well, because it's such a very refreshing feeling, instead of just being too linear holiday type of vibe. So SMTOWN's Hope from Kwangya, absolutely special. Like mentioned, I mean, just look at this picture. Just look at it. 56 artists included, like mentioned. if we did actually hear everybody pictured here in that group harmonizing chorus, I don't know. Sounded great nonetheless. And yeah, a truly special finish to a truly special album. SM's 2021 Winter Special album, SMCU Express. Great showcase of the groups they have to offer. Like mentioned, the only thing I'm a bit sad about is the lack of EXO, because Kai only had one moment there with the Young, which I really like, by the way. I actually liked some of the duo moments we had, like Shindong with Yeon together was pretty cool, or Yeri with Taeyeon. I'm not sure right now, but I mean, I could have tried a bit of more, like with Karina with Giselle as example, and Suchi with Wendy, which we obviously heard before, so it would have been cool to do like, I don't know, Key and Wendy together, or crazy combination, come on, Karina and H-N. Shotaro and Sunny, I don't know, you know, something that isn't, some that aren't in the same group, but whatever. I think they still did a fine job with that. And like mentioned, yeah, the showcase of these collab songs in between was beautiful nonetheless. Astro's Dream Come True is a pretty damn cool and fun experience. Zoo is an anthem. Melody, my first SNSD song, was freaking gorgeous. Sunny especially absolutely blew me away. Huge fan straight away. Magical from TVXQ, X Super Junior was truly magical, very enjoyable. Then the Snow Dream from the Magnates of Red Velvet, NCT, and Aspa was freaking heavenly. What a stunning, playful holiday song. And then we had the triple ballad in a row with Ordinary Day, Into Goodbye, Into Dinner, were all incredible in their own right. And like mentioned, the special ending there with overall Kwangya, and like mentioned, this hard remix jazz version in between the two beforehand. So this special album is truly a fantastic showcase of SM's main talent, which is the vocals. No company has as many fantastic vocalists as SM. I mean, SM has also by far, as you can see, the most artists in comparison to any other company, but still the quality of SM's vocalists is untouchable in my opinion, and we see a lot of great rap in there too. So SM's Winter Special Album 2021, SMCU Express, a total success. Every song does something for me. Every song is very enjoyable. Many playlist editions included as well. I had a lot of fun with the entire album. I found it very enjoyable. I had a lot of fun with it. I enjoyed it a lot. I hope you enjoyed my reaction plus review. If you did, gladly leave a like down below to show me that you did. What are your thoughts on the 4 songs from part 2 we've checked out, and the entire album and its songs in general? Which song is your favorite? Which line? Which dynamic is your favorite? Your harmony and whatnot? Tell me all about it down below in the comments as well. And as always, if you enjoy what I'm doing, if you want to support me, then you can gladly leave a sub as well, or support my Patreon. It would help me a lot. Like mentioned, this was my last album reaction of 2021. I did a lot of them, but still not even slightly as much as I wanted to. I will still be trying to either check many out myself or catch up on some, like 2, 3, or 5 more on the channel before I then release my top 2021 videos for albums and songs and whatnot, either end of January or start of February. I will take my time with that, not want to rush that because I may miss something. And yeah, otherwise, it'll be a lot of fun with all the groups involved here over the year. I think the only artist that we see pictured here right now that we're going to be hearing in 2021 again will be Sochi. I will be checking out her song with Bam Bam tomorrow. And otherwise, yeah, we're going to be checking out a lot of more EXO, a lot of more NCT as well. Can't wait to see more of aespa down the road. Red Velvet, I have yet to check out Joy still, otherwise I've already checked out all of this stuff before I start the channel. Looking forward to hopefully more SHINee, and we'll be checking out more of SHINee Con 2022. We're checking out a lot of Super Junior Con 2022 too. And yeah, like mentioned, a lot of albums from NCT as well. So from all the artists involved here that you see right now, we'll be hearing us again with in 2022, all the artists you can see here. So look forward to that. Look forward to many other great K-pop reacts on this channel. So for whatever content you may be interested in, for whatever content you may want to in for, I hope to see you again soon on this channel. Stay safe, happy, have a great time, have a great week, and see you again soon with more K-pop reactions. Thanks for watching.